Welcome to Mudgie DaOtter in our first hilarious episode of Otis and Ollie's Misadventure. In today's episode, our dynamic duo finds themselves in the beautiful land of Ireland on a quest to find a legendary pot of gold. But as always, things don't go exactly as planned. Get ready for some laughs and a plot twist you won't see coming. Ollie, guess what? I just found a treasure map that leads to a pot of gold in Ireland.
Oh, really? And I suppose there are leprechauns guarding it too.
Ollie, we should totally go find it.
Are you serious, Otis? We're otters, not treasure hunters.
Come on, Ollie. It'll be an epic adventure. Let's think of all the fish we can buy with that gold.
Fine, but if we end up in trouble, it's all on you, Otis.
We're off to Ireland to find our fortune.
Yeah, because treasure maps are always accurate, right? We'll probably end up in a field of sheep.
Well, Ollie, here we are at 30,000 feet in the air. Just you, me, and a bunch of strangers who probably regret their life choices right now.
Why do they make these things so complicated? It's like they want us to stay trapped in these seats forever.
Maybe it's a test, Ollie. Survival of the fittest. Only the smartest otters get to roam free in the cabin.
Excuse me, sirs. Can I help you with anything? Yes, can you explain why the seatbelt is more confusing than Rubik's Cube? Let me help you with that. Ah, much better now. Now, Otis, what's the plan for when we land in Ireland?
I am kind of making it up as we go, Ollie.
Oh, that's just fantastic. You know that never ends well.
Ollie, we've made it to Ireland, the land of leprechauns and pots of gold.
Oh, great, just what we needed. More mythical creatures and treasure hunts.
Wow, Ollie. Look at the beautiful green landscapes of Ireland.
Yes, because we came all this way just to admire the grass.
I can almost smell the gold in the air.
Yeah, that's definitely the smell of gold, not just the smell of grass and rain.
Hold on, Ollie. We need a plan. Let's ask the locals for some clues.
Probably the smartest thing you've said yet, Otis.
Top of the morning to you. We're on a quest to find a pot of gold. Any tips?
Oh, the pot of gold, you say? Well, legend has it that it's hidden at the end of a rainbow. Be careful, lads. Those leprechauns can be tricky.
Thanks for the advice. We'll keep our eyes peeled for rainbows.
Alright, Ollie, let's start our search for the pot of gold. According to the legend and the map, it should be hidden somewhere in these lush green hills.
Yeah, because legends are always accurate along with ancient maps. Let's waste our time looking for a pot of gold that probably doesn't exist.
According to the map, the pot of gold should be around here somewhere.
Right, because treasure maps are known for their precise direction. I'm sure it's hidden behind that rainbow over there.
Ollie, a rainbow. Let's follow it.
Wait, Otis, it's moving.
Ollie, keep up. We're getting closer to the pot of gold.
Oh, I can't wait to see that pot of gold vanish into thin air. Why do I let you talk me into this?
Ollie, look, we've reached the end of the rainbow.
Wow, Otis, it's a pot of gold. We're rich.
Hold on, Ollie. Something doesn't seem right. This is too easy.
What do you mean, Otis?
Ollie, look, it's a leprechaun.
Top of the morning to you, lads. Are you looking for me pot of gold?
Of course, because leprechauns are just casually hanging out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, we are. We've come a long way from Otter to find it.
Are you serious? We're actually entertaining this nonsense?
Are you a real leprechaun?
Of course I am, and that pot of gold you're searching for, it's mine. You otters trying to steal me pot of gold.
Oh no, we didn't mean to steal it. We were just curious.
Yeah, because curiosity is a valid excuse for otter thievery.
Don't worry, little otters. I have a proposition for you. If you can solve me riddle, you can have the pot of gold.
Fantastic. What's the riddle?
This just got real.
Here's the riddle. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?
This is a tough one. Let's see. Something that speaks without a mouth, hears without ears.
Oh, I know. It's a politician.
Nice try, Ollie, but I don't think that's the answer. Let's think about it some more.
Thinking is half of the problem. Ah. Come on, Otis. We have been here for hours and my stomach hurts.
I've got it! The answer is an echo!
Well done, Otters. You solved the riddle. The pot of gold is yours.
Look at all that gold, Ollie. We did it!
Yeah, because finding a pot of gold was definitely on my bucket list.
Come on, Ollie. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words, Otis. Famous last words.
Ollie! What just happened? Why can't I move?
Oh, I don't know, Otis. Maybe because we turned into trees? Great idea, by the way.
Oh, you fell for me trap. Anyone who touches me gold turns into a tree. Enjoy your new life, lads.
This is all your fault, Ollie.
My fault? What the Otis? You're the one who touched the gold, genius.
We need to figure this out, Ollie.
Well, at least my stomach doesn't hurt anymore.
Well, what do we have here? 2 otters turned into trees? Must be the work of that pesky leprechaun.
Hootie, can you help us?
I might know a way, but it won't be easy. You'll need to find the leprechaun's hidden shamrock and place it in the pot of gold.
Oh, great, a scavenger hunt while we're stuck as trees. This just keeps getting better.
How do we do that stuck as trees? This is hopeless.
I will find it for you, lads. Just stay put.
Ha ha, real funny.
Thanks, Hootie. We will await your successful return.
Like we have much of a choice, Otis.
Found it. Now let's see if this works.
We're back! Thank you, Hootie.
Yeah, thanks, Hootie. And Otis, next time let's avoid touching random pots of gold, okay?
Remember, lads, not all that glitters is gold. Stay safe and safe journey.
So what did we learn from our little adventure, Ollie?
Well, for starters, never trust a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. And maybe, just maybe, patience and hard work are more valuable than quick riches.
True, but that pot of gold would have been life-changing.
I'm just glad to be an otter.
True that, Ollie.
Solange!
Solange! And that's the end of Otis and Ollie's misadventure. Remember, life is full of surprises, and sometimes the unexpected twists make the best story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more hilarious and sarcastic adventures with Otis and Ollie. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep laughing and keep exploring.